Looks like these people want dictatorship or tyranny. I stand for the separation of church and state. What? You cannot separate church and state in a democracy. You by saying I stand for separation of church and state is the same thing as saying I stand for tyranny and dictatorship. In a democracy, you cannot stop people from voting, you cannot stop religious people from voting. Any true religious person will vote according to God. If you become president, you will make a decision according to God. To a religious person, for example, like Christianity, Bible is above Constitution. Constitution has to be according to Bible. If not, we don't follow it. It doesn't matter what position we are. Every time a religious person vote, which in democracy you have the right to do it, that person vote according to God, unless he's false. And the reason I stand for that is the same reason that I believe our forefathers did it. They did not. There's no evidence of that. They actually invoke God so many times. So many times. It is not there to protect religion from the grasp of government, but to protect our government from the. Wow, why are you protecting like religious persons? When you say fanaticism is, you mean that person is true. A fanatic is a person who is true to the cause he believes. Looks like these people want false, false people. They're so used to false people, they think that's the right way to go. A person who's fanatic, a person who's radical, is a person true to what he believes. You might disagree with with what he believes, but you cannot call him false or saying fanatic something wrong. You just disagree with his views, but you cannot disagree with his way of being life, which is true to cause he believes. You cannot separate church in a democracy. You cannot separate church and state in a democracy. It's a ludicrous. You cannot do that. It's impossible. Unless you want to turn every religious person, which there's many of them, false. Unless they're false. Any religious person who goes to a voting booth, and don't vote according to God, he's false. But especially Christianity, you have to read the Lord's Prayer. That says that all the will on earth has to be according to God. You can't separate state from church where religious vote, become president, lawmakers, and so on and so on.